What time you gotta leave?
Like 2:30, so I won't be late again.
Both y'all around about the same time. Okay, yeah, we gonna try to get through some of this quick then. We back. New episode of Jacktown Classix.
Nah.
Okay, go ahead. We ready?
Not at all.
We got a not a new guest, a returning guest. New combination. So we got
Jeff. Nah, it's your boy 601 Jimmy Jew.
and we got I ain't even started my damn camera yet.
Dear Shamia.
Dear Shamia.
Yes, dear like you're writing a story, not like the animal.
Did you steal that from Dear Silas?
Actually, I didn't know who that was until you just said their name.
Mm-hmm.
Except when that song was like, Silas.
Mm-hmm.
She. Ain't that the song?
What song was that? we both looked at each other like, what song is that? You know?
I thought y'all looked like that because y'all knew what I was talking about.
So while I find our first subject, how you been since your last time on the show? It's been a minute.
It has been like a year, no?
It might be. I've been in here over a year now, so maybe.
Because it's the old location. We
Yeah.
love multiple locations. Y'all, I can't say that, but
Say what you want.
Why you can't say it?
because I don't know who gonna see this, and I'm a public figure.
Oh.
Manifest.
Mm-hmm.
I've been 2023 has been good to me in its glorious
Yeah.
8 days. I went into 2023 very intentional. Like I started working on myself a week before the new year. So I entered the new year the person I'm striving to be. So yeah. We're gonna talk about 2022. But 2023.
So what's new in 2023?
I'm getting married. But not in 2023. Next year. But I'm a fiance. So that's very new.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations on that.
Thank you. That's most of it.
James,
Man,
it's been a while since we didn't record. Hell, since we didn't seen each other since that game.
Oh yeah, that was your nigga had to rejuvenate.
Yeah.
After that shit, it's still fuck prime, but man, I just been chilling, bro. I mean, shit. The year 8 days in, and I'm already. I ain't even know. I ain't know. Yeah, even though I don't be on no shit like that with the new year, but I still ain't. I ain't fucking with it. God damn.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh yeah, you popular.
Yeah.
Only amongst children.
And that's okay.
What, bro?
That was just bad phrasing, but okay.
Oh, I mean, I hope people get what I meant.
I get what you meant,
Me too.
but some people out there who gon'
Cause they ignorant.
Yeah.
They ignorant.
I agree.
But yeah, hopefully this be a good prosperous year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Starting today.
Starting today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because we're going to be consistent
Yep.
with this show. And this show is going to be what it was meant to be, which is another stream of income.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's got to.
And a representation.
And a representation. And that was another thing that old dude said to me. He was like, he feel like I City don't really have a show like that can really represent
Yeah.
Jackson. Like it's other podcasts in the city, but basically, as I used to always say, top 5 podcasts in Mississippi.
Yeah, I got you.
So how has my 2023 been? My first J5 was Thursday.
Oh yes.
Happy Founders Day. Well, at this point, late Founders Day. To the good noops out there. I ain't really turn up like most people do on their first Founders Day, but our Charter Day coming up next month. I'll
Make
do it
up
then.
for
Yeah. Probably not. But maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
Well, you got a lifetime to go, so.
You know what? And that's the mindset to have.
Both of y'all got a lifetime to go.
Okay, but J15 is approaching.
It is. Slowly but surely.
Always surely.
Who is Shirley?
Surely. Always surely.
Okay. So, a lot of stuff has happened since we last recorded. I didn't finish talking about my New Year, but it don't matter. A lot of stuff happened since we last recorded.
You matter.
Tory Lanez.
I knew you was gonna start there.
That's because I can't find this other shit I want to talk about. Tory Lanez found guilty for shooting Meg Thee Stallion. What was his sentence? Wasn't like he was facing 30 years or some wild shit, and then could possibly be getting deported.
Deported?
Yeah, because he's from Canada.
Oh, I didn't know that. I really did not keep up with the case because I thought it was just too much. It was too much for me to process because I just hate hearing people's ignorant opinions sometimes. So I was just like, you know what? If I just remove myself from this, it'll be fine. And I had deleted Instagram for a long time.
Why?
Because it's just a habit. And I know I didn't want this habit, but it's just a habit to pick up your phone and get on social media. And for a minute, it was just like every morning somebody was dying. And that's just not how I want to start off my day. Not to say their lives aren't significant and people should know, but that's just not how I want to start off my day. And then also, social media brings up conflicts in relationships, and I felt that brewing. So I was just like, you know what? If I just delete it, conflict, gone. And it was gone. So.
We're gonna have to come back to that social media and conflicts in relationships.
I like that we can come back.
This is a long clip. I ain't trying to hang this long. What's your thoughts on it?
Man, I don't know. Like I really ain't follow it too tough neither. But I don't know. But was he convicted of found guilty for shooting her or found guilty for that gun?
I think for shooting her.
Oh, well, it's just so many missing pieces to it. Like, I don't know. You know, you don't want to say somebody gets shot then to tell them that they lying that they got shot or that the person who shot them ain't shoot them. But then again, you don't want to just, it's so many people involved that if somebody covering for somebody else, everybody ain't speaking out, then, you know, it's just, I don't know. People talking about her foot wasn't messed up and she was twerking the next day, but I don't know, like, what's what? You know, only they know. Only they know. So, I don't know. I hope the best for everybody. I don't like to see nobody get shot, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't want to accuse nobody of lying, but you don't know. You don't know what the situation is. So, hopefully everything just work itself out in the way it's supposed to work itself out.
So, he was convicted for assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in the vehicle, and discharging it with gross negligence, facing up to 22 years.
Yeah, they gonna get his ass.
Does gross negligence mean it was an accident?
I think that means without regard for
human life,
other people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because neglect. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, he was the only person charged, though, right? The friend wasn't charged with nothing like that.
I don't think so. But I was just focusing on him at that point. So. Yeah. But shit crazy. Next thing. This is one thing I wanted to talk about. And I kind of wish Clyde was here because it kind of, you'll see why.
Okay.
So we all know Nick Cannon got a bunch of kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he was recently defended. I don't think he need defended, but he was defended by Akon.
I see where this is going already.
And because I saw a little video, I guess he did an interview a while back, and it said Akon defends Nick Cannon for having numerous kids with multiple women, saying it says events like dance recitals are not important. That's a white man's thing. Who gives a fuck about a recital? Now, it's a 2-minute clip, and then I got some people's reactions. So do y'all want to listen to the clip or just go from there? Go from this.
Does the clip like explain why he says?
I mean, he basically just explains his position, his position on it. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say what you read is enough for me.
I mean, but let's see.
I need the headphones.
Yep.
Like Nick Cannon and his spreading of his seed.
100%. I agree with him 1,000%.
Oh, but no.
That's how life is supposed to be.
No.
Why not?
Because
he's rich.
No, but this is
no.
See,
hold on,
wait.
Let me finish.
Okay, go on.
He's rich. He's responsible.
Is he?
Yes, he takes care of every one of those children.
But this is the
and the baby mother's with it. And they hurt for nothing and they live comfortably.
No, but what about the kids though?
What about them?
Because this is what I mean about men, right? You guys think that just having kids and giving money is enough. But what about the time? No.
He's there for every one of them.
How? There's no way that you can
Are you serious, Nick? He's there for every single one of those kids.
There's no way that you could have
Yes,
12
it is.
kids.
I got 9, and I'm there for every one of mine.
So every single time you're at every single recital.
No, that's a white man's thing. Who gives
Oh.
a fuck about a recital?
No.
My job. Oh no, seriously. My job is to listen. My job is to raise my kids.
No, but this is.
Hold on.
Go
to be
on.
responsible.
Yeah.
To be understanding. To protect their mother. To to give hand with their father and assist with family planning and to be responsible adults.
Okay, but what
My
about
job ain't to
quality
be doing all that extra stuff that all
But
these
what about-
holidays and recitals
No,
and
but
all
it
that. Now,
is
guess
though.
what? While I'm taking care of my responsibility to make sure the family has a roof over their head and food, if I have the time to do that and show love, yes, I will do that. But my responsibility is to make sure that they grow up responsible, strong, and become a real, input to society.
Yeah, but you're not then if you're not around them enough to give them
That's
emotion.
false. That's not true. Because communication allows me to be there every day.
So yeah. What y'all think?
Me personally, people live their life how they want to live it, but Nick Cannon, this just me. I would not want to have a child and for my child to have a whole bunch of brothers and sisters with different moms. Because when you speak about raising your child, you might raise your child, just like me and her was together and we have a child. We raising our child one way, but I got another child in another household who getting raised another way. It is by him. See, he using money, and by saying he rich and he responsible, but it's too tricky dealing with the mother of your child, which is the most difficult part of having a child. I'm just saying that it just is what it is.
Okay.
That's the hardest part.
Go ahead.
No pun intended by hardest part. But then he say recitals and stuff like that don't matter, but that's time. That's support. Like, it do matter. It do matter. So, I mean, to each his own. I wouldn't be around here getting 13, 14 different women pregnant. I don't want the headache. I ain't built for it.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Shamil, you trying to get 13, 14 women pregnant?
No, not at all. Just the one I have. Yeah, that's irresponsible.
Him or Nick or both?
Okay, sir. First of all, there we go. When you are like just a public figure, I think people have no regard in what they say and how. Because people really do listen to ignorance. So somebody now could be like, oh, well, as long as I got enough money, I can go have 13, 14 children. And I didn't even think about the part of, like, people raise their kids differently. Like, that really is important. And think about the fact of if one day he was to get all 13 of his children together, that is going to be so chaotic just because, like, oh, I see one of my siblings doing this and just like, oh, well, I was never able to do this. And then that might like stem like some regret or tension between siblings because it's just like, oh, why do they get to do that and I never got to do that? So that's also important. But being present is important. Like, my dad lives in Chicago, has lived there since I moved to Mississippi when I was 5, and he was very present. Like, he not rich, but he was very present, and being present is what's important. Like, whether it's a dance recital or a basketball game, because I don't know where he was going with that. Maybe he was going to say, like, well, dance recitals are a white man's thing and sports is whatever else. Well, no matter what it is, like, when somebody takes their first step, when a baby says dada, because these are just easier for babies to say than let's just make that very known. But all of that is important for a parent and a child to witness.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That sibling thing, that'll be my biggest concern. Like, it's no togetherness, it's no unity. Like, how do you get that amongst siblings when they're growing up in different households? And then, like you said, the resentment part of maybe one child growing up another way, but another child spend more time with you. Mm-hmm. Like, it's too much stuff to think about that you think because you rich and you can throw money at it, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But it does count. But men do get to feeling like, I feel like the money matter most. Mm-hmm. And that's a double-edged sword too, because I don't think it's just us the reason we feel like that. I think society play a huge role in men feeling like, well, if you can support your child financially, you good, but the presents do matter. But then if you ain't got the money, it impacts a lot at a certain point. So, but yeah, he was just using money as a cover up for trying to do what you want to do, you know. But I couldn't see myself doing it, because I feel guilty that I'm giving one child more than I'm giving another, and you know, your kids ain't got the same mama. So what the one baby say, fuck your mama. You know what I'm saying? Well, fuck your mama. Right. You know, what you do as a daddy, you might feel like fuck both of y'all mama. But you ain't supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to go through some reactions.
Okay.
On Twitter. And see, you know, y'all opinions on it, on the reaction. Do you agree, disagree, etc.?
So do we like do a thumbs up if we agree or a thumbs down if we disagree, or
just give your thoughts?
Okay.
Fine, or at Moody Bay Point said,
that's a woman. It gotta be.
Nope.
Surprise.
It must want to be a woman.
Much damage to the black community has the opinion that certain things are a white man's thing done to us.
I just never looked at dance recital as a white man thing.
Yeah.
And if you do feel that way, then it's like it's support, regardless of anything. It's just support. Like, I don't see that coming right there. I don't necessarily draw that from what's a white man thing in the black community. Is talking correctly white? Mm-hmm. I don't see that a parent getting on their child ass for talking correctly. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I don't see what Moo going for them.
Okay. Nook F you buck at Down to Mars Girl said, I don't get it. Are black fathers important or are they not? Everything is single mother's fault, but you have a man creating single mothers and that's okay? Question mark.
Is she a single mother though if you take care? Is it okay? The single mother thing. Are you a single mother if you ain't got nobody, a mate, and you're a mother, or if you're a single mother if you're raising your child by yourself?
Look, I saw this same question popped up on Divorce Court. Yes, I watched Divorce Court. But
speaking of that, no, we're gonna finish. I got a little something to say.
But I thought it was like, you are a single, and I'm not a mother, so I'm not speaking for single mothers, taking mothers.
Man, fuck them single mamas, man.
Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I thought you were a single mother if you did not like have a mate. But according to Divorce Court, also, like, if the lady said, I'm a single mother, and the man said, no, you're not. I take care of my kids. She was like, but I'm by myself. So that's why I was like,
that's what I thought. I thought a single mama was somebody who did not have the other parent was not nowhere to be found.
Or like not supporting, like very absent.
That's what
so
I
that makes sense.
But a lot of people don't feel like that. I know you saying what they got to do with that, but
No,
that's to me like but that woman knows she getting into when she having the 14th child of Nick Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't escape past that part.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Because I think Nick has even said like the women know what it is. Like he not selling the dream
him.
of like we finna be together and all this other shit. Like they know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if you supporting them, because it ain't like you just supporting them, but the mama's still struggling. Like the mama don't want for nothing, the kids don't want for nothing. You see them all the time. I'm not agreeing with that shit, but I'm just saying, like, is that a real single mama?
I don't think so, but I'm biased.
Okay.
And I admit I'm biased though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Next thing. Speaking of, I don't know if she's single mama or not, but her ad is Black and Active Mama.
Period.
No.
Oh, hold on.
Brooklyn. I guess it's BKLYN, so I guess it's supposed to be Brooklyn Active Mama. It's so sad how out of touch he is with fatherhood and being present.
Like Akon?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know his relationship between him and his 9 children. I didn't even know he had 9 kids.
me neither.
All I know is convict music. That's all I know.
But judging by that comment, I can see how she can make that correlation.
Next thing, and this is why I wanted Clyde here.
Shout out to Clyde.
Pharaoh Mania says, Akon is just being the African he is.
I knew that's where you was going.
A father is there at home protecting and providing for the family. Kids take care of themselves in school. My dad never knew I even played basketball on the school team. Neither was I waiting for him to come to the games because no one's father was. So I assume this is someone who is African or has African,
Yeah. I'm gonna say, oh, that's like a cultural thing. That's why they say that.
That's why I see why you say you want to Clyde here now.
Mm-hmm.
Because only he can answer that part. Like only he can answer that one.
So,
but I ain't protecting and providing. That's why I hate that stigma about protecting and providing. Like, fuck this house. I'm finna go to the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or both.
yeah, like,
yeah, like just because you go to the game don't mean you not
Present, provider,
protecting and providing.
yeah, like I just.
But yeah, that's why I wanted him here to see if he could give some insight, because my African roots are long gone.
No.
So yeah, that's it. That's it for that one. Final thoughts on Akon and Nick's kids and their, because what all I'm hearing is basically y'all are not in support of having a bunch of kids with a bunch of moms.
I'm definitely
Which I'm not in support of it either.
Because it just take the unity in the family up out of it to me. It take a special type of person to be able to pull it all together when you got kids staying in a bunch of different households.
Yeah.
I need my my kufi, my hotep hat for my next question. Does Nick Cannon having all these kids, all these single mamas, does that destabilize or help in the destabilization of the black community?
It's rough to put that on one person, but I would say that mind frame do.
I mean, I'm not saying we're going to look back in history and say Nick Cannon fucked us up. But I'm saying, the whole thing was when you hear all these people talk about systemic racism and all of that, they talk about destabilizing the black household, taking the father out of the household. Even if you are present in your child's life, I feel like it's different when you actually, with the mama, you got that family structure.
It is
in the house. And if you got, all these kids with all these mamas, unless all y'all living together,
All right.
you can't maintain that structure. Even though all the women not black, I don't think you're not maintaining that structure.
I feel like it contributes to it because they're gonna be like black children that grow up and feel like they didn't have a father in some aspect, and that might contribute to them doing A, B, and C, and they're like, "Well, I didn't have my dad in my life," and it's like, "Well, your dad." Somebody might say, "Your dad Nick Cannon." What you mean?
Right.
Exactly. So I gotta have 100 other siblings.
Right.
I didn't have him. So
I mean, and you hear about like motherfuckers who parents are professional athletes and shit. Like I was watching Last Chance U, and one dude, his dad had played in the league. I don't know if his dad was in his life. No, his dad was in his life. He had a stroke. But regardless, I don't think he in the majority when you have famous dads and people and dads with money and all that on that level. Where he actually had his father in his life. There's gonna be more that's like Nick's other kids where he may be present, but again, not living in the house if he is present at all. And like you said, like, you know, what does that do to the kid?
Then let's like even on some nigga shit, like you got another man around your kids all the time, like, and you got so many different baby mamas that you can't keep up with this shit. See, that's just shit that I wouldn't be comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? If you got one baby mama, then you know what I'm saying, like you can kind of keep tabs. Not trying to run her life or nothing like that, but at that point, if your child living with her, like you know my feelings on it. But if your child living with her and she with somebody, then your child around that person. So yeah, that basically her relationship is your business. Certain aspects of it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be comfortable. It's just certain shit I just wouldn't be comfortable with. That's why I just ain't a fan of just doing this shit like that. Like, to each his own.
I got you.
Wilding out for real.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on from that for a second time. What are y'all thoughts on the Kanye saga from the end of last year up to this point? All the shit he's done, lost, etc. Shit he said. What's y'all thoughts?
I feel like, and this is just me, I feel like Kanye is a smart man. And I feel like when certain things happen or he does certain things, he knows what he's doing. But I also feel like Kanye is hurt in multiple ways. Like, I've heard the clip of like when him and Kim first got together. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, the way he describes her is just like, oh man, he loves her. Mm-hmm. And so like, to go through something so public, like publicity to things just makes it worse sometimes, but most of the times, because I'm a public figure. But
you a what?
Public figure.
Okay.
I feel like he just been hurt, and so I feel like hurt people do crazy things, and Kanye is crazy, but I feel like he also knows what he's doing when it comes to certain things. That's me.
Okay.
He do come off hurt. But I'd be thinking like he intelligent, but I don't feel like he articulate. I don't feel like he articulate his feelings very well.
Okay. Like
he creative, but I don't feel like he does expresses himself in the best way.
To where it's receptive.
Yeah, like I feel like that's what hold him back. So they just be why you didn't
sound like somebody I know.
Oh, who like that?
That owl over there.
I knew he was say owl.
But it should just be coming off all time. I respect the dropping your nuts part. Like, you know, I respect that shit.
Whatever you say, you gonna stand on.
Yeah, I respect a nigga like that. Like, boy, that shit, that.
So, more specifically, this whole battle between him and the Jewish community.
I stand with Ye. Fuck them people.
What? What the fuck?
What kind of shit is that?
Oh, Lord. No! God, please, no! This is a sick Negro.
All right.
Okay.
And Kyrie. I ain't gonna even stand with Kyrie too.
Okay. So, What are your thoughts? Because the reason I brought that up because he did something that I feel like, and it kind of goes back to him knowing what he doing, and it's like, did he go too far with this one? But what are your thoughts?
I have nothing against Jewish people.
Neither does Jacktown Classix.
Okay.
Neither do I. But
support
I just ain't a fan of one group of people feeling like they superior. They can't be talked about. Like, fuck y'all. Okay. Talk about your ass too, nigga. You get these jokes.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
And that's what I say. You gotta articulate it how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because when you just say fuck them folks,
it sound like that.
Yeah.
Me say look like.
That's why I didn't say shit. I was trying to give you a chance to
finish.
You know,
to clean it up. Huh?
Yeah. But so you have nothing against the Jewish community.
I feel like Kanye does what he has to do to get himself to get what he wants, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, so open your phones up. I'm finna airdrop y'all a picture of Kanye's Ye 24 line or whatever, and I want to see what you think.
Oh my God. Okay, this might be this is too far.
I ain't get it.
Hey, your
airdrop
on?
Your phone don't want it.
Yeah, but that's it right there.
That's too far.
What'd he do? I don't know the symbol.
That's the Nazi sign.
That's a swastika. It's made to look like a swastika.
Oh, okay, but it say yay.
Yeah.
Oh, he took it though.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, he took it.
And then he even tilted it, like the.
I do remember
Nazis,
that part in the movie.
You know.
In the movie.
What movie?
Was it Dr. Strangelove?
I'm gonna decline this. So I'm in my
Dr. Strangelove.
I ain't never seen it.
Okay.
They tilted the swastika.
Yeah. It was something you tilt your head. They did something to it. It just bring it back.
Well, the original shape or symbol is a symbol from, I want to say Buddhism.
The Nazi symbol.
Yeah, but then the Buddhists took it. It's literally the same thing except it's not on the corner. It's on the side.
Yeah.
The Nazis tilted it, put it on the corner. Now it's a whole nother thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, well, you know. You think that's going a little too far?
It is.
Yeah, that probably been.
But it's gonna be people who still buy it.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
And
Just because it's him.
The problem.
But it is. But Cindy Hyde Smith still our senator.
Hello.
So
And
I
that's
mean,
a
they
problem.
go back to fuck them people. Like, what's the governor name with his racist ass? Tyrese. Yeah.
Damn,
Because how? Let's talk about it right fast. How I go into Christmas with no water and then go into
J5.
New Year's with no water.
Did you have water for J5?
I don't remember.
It was 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
I just went. I had water,
Oh, good.
so that's good. But it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I support James.
Shit, the name of the FBI building is named after J. Edgar Hoover. So shit, he know what he doing, and fuck them people, man. Like for real, I hate that shit happen to them, but on the real, these folks don't be giving a fuck about us.
Yeah.
And she, at some point, to go back to which Clyde was here again, I told him it's gonna be a race war. Fuck that money.
Who gonna win? The race war.
They don't want to see us on no shit like that.
You think so?
The only way they beat us because it's more of them. And then we so fucked up in the head, we gonna start fighting each other.
They probably gonna start fighting each other too. It's gonna be, it's definitely gonna be a whole bunch of conflict, internal and external, on every side. So we're gonna move. Like I said, we moving pretty fast. On to something lighthearted. James, what did you get for Christmas?
A deep fryer.
Did you like
Christmas. Hell yeah, I've been using that motherfucker religiously.
I got a blender. I and some other stuff, but I got a blender. I'm very excited. But what did you get?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
What's crazy is, I'm just speaking about this because we just got to talking about systematic racism. But my fiance's car got broken in the day before Christmas while she was at work.
Mm.
Why is this significant? Because they make all the employees park in the back and not the front. She work at the Pearl Outlet and not the front. And so a bunch of employees' cars got broken in. But the police,
the day after Christmas.
See, the police is supposed to circulate the parking lot. But the police does not. She went to work at 6 a.m. The police does not come until 10 when the outlet's open. So it's really like, forget
Why
the employees.
she got to be there 4 hours early?
Oh, I don't know what they do where she works. Like, I don't know. Maybe like stocking or I don't know. They do a lot. Unload trucks, something like that.
Okay.
But anyway, so I said that to say I got love and family for Christmas. My mom and them came down from South Haven and we cooked Christmas dinner with a pack and a half of bottled water. And it was good. My mom cooked so good. It was good. But yeah. Love and family.
So the reason I asked is because this woman tweeted, buying a man a gift is so difficult. Like, what do y'all even like? And then a man responded and said, PS5, car tires, food, pay for his car servicing, gym subscription, food supplements, whiskey, a reading chair, track pants, a suit, shoes, sneakers, perfume, shirts, a nice watch, humidifier, car air fresheners, a laundry basket. I could go on.
Maybe not laundry basket because they'll still throw their clothes on the floor.
I just got that one today.
See?
And
look what you're using it for.
And I got 2 more in there that's gonna be used for laundry. That was an emergency.
Oh, okay. Sound good.
And then he kept going. It said a jersey from his favorite sports team, a laptop, work bag, shoehorn, cufflinks, lint remover, jewelry, sunglasses, whiskey flask, a toolbox, Swiss Army knife, a leather belt, and a face cap.
What's a face cap?
I don't know.
Okay.
And I was like,
Me neither.
look, and I read that list and I said, you know what? I would be fine with all of that shit.
Yeah.
Just because that's all something that men need, except for the
Face cap?
the PS5. You don't necessarily need a PS5. Like, I got an Xbox, so. But like all that other shit, it's like, yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, I got a blender.
And you're happy.
I'm happy with that blender.
Yeah.
I ain't even used it yet because I ain't bought no fruit. But I'm excited.
Good. Also, when you make, I don't know if you use bananas, but don't mix fruit. Well, I know bananas with like milk or almond milk, whatever, because it creates inflammation. Use water.
You know what you should do while I find the next topic?
What? Tell y'all about 50 Juice Crew Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm so excited that he brought this up. Isn't that crazy? But me and my friends have started a juicing business in Jackson, Mississippi. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's Filthy Juice.
Spell it for the people.
Filthy, F-I-L. That's why I paused. I was like, should I spell it? Filthy, F-I-L-T-H-Y, Juice, J-U-I-C-E, J-X-N for Jackson. We start, well, I don't know when he gonna post this, but we start pre-orders this week. It's gonna be every week. But when I tell you,
hopefully it'll be out tomorrow.
Oh, very good. I love that for you. And we started taking pre-orders on Tuesday. So hello. Yes. What is the point of this juicery? Because health should be your number one priority. And we are bringing health. We are romanticizing health for especially the Black community. So like all fruits have their benefits that's good for your body, all vegetables, but we just make it taste good. So follow Filthy Juice Jackson, JXN.
Filthy Juice.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
You see?
I seen the pause after the you. You know what I'm saying?
J-U?
Yeah, Jew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just make sure I call
That's why
it
it's
too.
not like filthy drink. Cause what?
Yeah, that's
Juice.
nasty. I can't find this other shit. So I also found some psychology facts when it comes to love, I guess you could say, or love/relationships. Just like some stuff you can try to see if, I mean, it don't really matter, I guess, for y'all because y'all in relationships, but maybe there's some stuff you can try.
Johnny, you in a relationship?
Yeah.
I love that for you. You
I
happy?
like it for me too.
Good.
So this is for everybody to try. This is from somebody I follow on TikTok, or I might have seen it. I might not follow them, but it's 7 things. If you want someone to kiss you, look in their eyes and then their lips.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you know who I'm talking about.
No, I just saw that.
That makes sense.
I haven't tried it yet, but I might. If you want someone to get nervous, look at their forehead.
Yeah.
I saw that on The Office. If you think someone is lying, look at them in the eyes and say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I have tried that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that works.
Mm-hmm.
If you want someone to tell the truth, make them laugh before asking.
Mm-hmm.
You tried that?
That gets me every time because I'm a cracker kiki.
Saying someone's name in a sentence makes them attracted to you. I don't get the correlation of that. Or maybe it's just you taking the time to acknowledge them.
Yeah.
That might be one of the ones I'd get the correlation to more than anything.
Elaborate, bro.
It's a motherfucker ego.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
saying
You
your
say
name.
somebody's name, in a sentence, and it just make them feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like shit, this motherfucker just said my name, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It could do that.
Wearing red makes you look 10 times more attractive.
I've heard that. Not a fan, but I've heard it.
Well, I don't know if I completely agree. I've been told that because of my complexion, I look good in red.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not gonna disagree.
Not gonna do it. It's just in you, not on you.
Hey, listen. But I mean, like, I think that's more of something when it comes to women. You know, the red dress, red lipstick, nail polish, that
I like
type of
that
shit.
red shit.
I mean, I like it, but hell, if you look good, you look good.
It's just some things just compliment you better.
I think that's it.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm almost done. I'm just changing my password.
And it wasn't 6. It wasn't 7. It was 6. My bad. Oh shit.
So while Zay looking, let's double back.
Go ahead.
Why do you feel like social media affects relationships?
Because I feel like social media has different meanings to people. For instance, social media is a big old key to me. I don't say nothing serious on social media. Stuff I post, stuff I read, none of that. Because I know people in real life. And it's like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's who you choose to be today. And that's fine. That is fine. But my partner has a different outlook on it. So if I post something and I'm just like, man, it was really funny, and I post it, like, she receives it differently just because she has a different outlook on social media. So it's just like, me, I'd be like, girl, that was funny to me. Like, ah. And she's like, no, because this sends the message to people that this, and this. And so because I don't view it that way, but I also understand where she's coming from, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to do away with it for right now. Yeah. So it could definitely be like people mindsets behind it. People are very petty on social media. So if you get into it and you post something, now somebody else thinking something else.
Away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I understand that. That makes sense.
what about you?
That makes sense. I'm more along. I don't look at social media like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I get on there and let's say, I ain't gonna say I don't take it seriously, but I don't take it like that verbatim. Like you said, like you post something or my girl posts something and then I'm just reading so much into it that, oh shit, like I didn't know it could just be a post and some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, you had them days where like, okay, so this what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like this what we doing?
That's your day.
I ain't going through social media. Let me hit that phone. Let me hit that phone real quick.
And pick up.
What type of shit you on, man? I'm at work. I know where you at. Your ass on social media too, motherfucker.
Well, it seems like we on the same page.
Yeah, it can be a hurtful thing because certain people do really take social media to heart.
And like you said, like don't let it be a day like you and your person is into it. And it's like, I don't know, like days like that, it's like everything that pop up on your feed, you was like, yup. And you post and it's like, you ain't even trying to go there with them. It's just like, this applies to this moment, so I'm going to post it.
So I found it. I found something.
Welcome back.
This is a woman explaining men to women.
Okay.
I want to hear this. I'm intrigued. Oh, I need my head.
This is a white woman.
I knew you was
But
going to say
I
something
think,
like
you know,
that.
I think
You think she did a good job?
I think it's interesting.
Okay.
Womansplaining Men to Women, episode 15. Men are the first ones to say, I got it taken care of, before they have even mildly begun to figure it out. But rest assured, they will figure it out. Now, we all occasionally fly by the seat of our own pants. Men are pilots, absolute aerospace engineers of by the seat of their pants flying. You know how often a man will pull into his driveway just in time for his wife to text, hey, did you pick up that rock salt? And he'll go, yep, as he's pulling back out to go get that rock salt. Is he lying? Yeah, but that's all because your peace of mind is the most important part of the plan. The plan that he does not have, but also totally has. And that tends to frustrate us as women because we tend to be way more type A than men, and we like to have things a little bit more planned out. But people confuse men's not having a plan with not being prepared, and those are two different things. Ironically, the way men do prepare is by preparing for nothing to go according to plan. You know, the one thing us women don't plan for. So you'll notice that when we are getting frustrated because nothing's going according to plan, he's taking it like a champion because he never planned for anything to go right in the first place. Therefore, it's all going according to plan. It's actually kind of annoying how men have not figuring things out all figured out.
It's some truth to that.
I'm gonna let Giant speak first.
No, it's some truth to that because I definitely that I don't want to say panicking, but just the getting frustrated when shit ain't working out how you pictured it in your picture perfect mind for it to work out. That annoys me. That definitely annoys me. Like, listen, this shit gonna go left. It's gonna go left. You just be
ready to turn left.
I'm left-handed. Like, I'm prepared for it to go left. Like, that's the part I agree with her the most. Like, I'm definitely not a nigga who believe the shit finna go to plan. Nah, this shit finna get fucked up somewhere. Something gonna fuck up. And the part about the salt, cause I showed that shit it'll be shit like that. Then you be done told the motherfucker you pulling up, hey, did you get such and such? Now in my mind I'm like, motherfucker. But I go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Because peace of mind is what's the most important.
Yeah. But she said it in a way that, you know, the women gonna be in them comments like a motherfucker. My man don't do that shit. I'm getting his shit. You know what I'm saying? Not in them words. I don't mean to cuss so much. But then again, you know my motto, fuck them people. But yeah, it's some truth to it. But I just feel like it make yeah, I caught that too. Shout out to Cliff.
Shout out to him. He probably gonna miss this.
You're not alone, Cliff. You are not alone. But at least it's in the same episode.
That's crazy.
But I agree with it. But you know, I ain't stupid enough to believe that all dudes are like that too. I'd be lying.
It's a lot of y'all.
Some days I be wanting to be an ain't shit ass nigga. I probably shouldn't have said that on camera. But fuck it.
Because he don't believe in editing out.
I will.
It got to be a request.
No, it's got to be incriminate.
Because when I called Cliff, he was like, we going to keep it in there.
That ain't incriminate. That's a funny moment.
Okay. Perspective.
Now, if you and Clyde was dating and you called him Cliff,
Oh yeah,
then it's like,
That's incriminating. So you would edit that out, even though Clyde was sitting right here.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because then that might turn into who the fuck is Cliff? And then it's a whole,
segment.
the big red dog. Or the
it's,
fuck?
you know what I'm saying? Clifford Harris, goddamn T.I. You want to add your thoughts on this before we move on to the next?
I think I agree with James. It was some truth in it. Because peace of mind is what's important. And I am very type A. And it has been to my default.
Explain to the people what that is.
Type A is just like me. I love organization. I love time stamps. I love a plan. I like for you to tell me, or even I like to create 8 o'clock this, 8:07, be ready to do this, because at 8:15 we doing this. And that also, that's why I'm a successful teacher. But in my romantic life, it's to my detriment sometimes, because my partner is very opposite. It's just like, look, when we get there, we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and it's just and that don't work for me all the time. It's just like, Or if you told me we're gonna do something on a certain day at a certain time, I'm ready. And if it don't happen, I struggle to just let it go. Cause it's like, they're like, oh, we're gonna do this instead. And I'm just like, but you told me we're gonna do this. So in my head, I'm ready for this. And so, yeah.
And I'm glad
sometimes.
And I'm glad that we haven't invited you on these past couple weeks, because it's been, hey, we gonna record tomorrow. And it don't happen.
Manifest.
It's gonna be the next day. If the next day come, it's gonna be next week. So,
Well, you did good this time.
Yeah, it went up to me.
Oh, okay, well, there we go.
I live here. I'm gonna be here. The next subject. I'm gonna ask this question, and then I'm gonna play the clip. It's from Fresh and Fit.
Oh shit! You know who these niggas is? Oh shit!
Anybody looked over
Yeah.
here?
The question I have is, are modern women, and you being a fiance, I'm sure you can answer.
It's bad.
Okay.
Modern women. Anytime
modern
you hear
women,
modern women, think, oh shit.
Do you consider yourself a modern woman?
I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say no. Just because I don't know what the phrase modern woman is or what it means to be one.
Okay. Are modern women wifey material?
Okay, I see the context of the statement. I feel like being a wife is very, and I don't know if the word is objective or subjective. Is it objective? Subjective.
Are we sure?
No. No, I'm right. It's subjective, right?
What is subjective?
Google.
Like a coupon subjective to blah, blah, blah. Like it's up to your discretion. That's what I'm thinking.
Subjective, based on or influenced by personal feelings, tastes, or opinions.
Okay. So it's subjective. Some people want different things in a wife. Being a wife in 2020, anything is not being a wife in 19 something. So it depends on what you want in a wife. What I view as a wife may be different.
Basically unbiased.
Yeah.
Say that last part again. Being a wife is what?
Oh, what you might want in a wife is something different than I might want in a wife. So.
Okay. James?
Yeah. But, yes, but for what a lot of men, a lot of dudes want. So you gotta see the question. Okay, let me, because I'm finna try to explain it. When he said fresh and fit about who the question was asked by, I knew. And then you put fresh and fit, and then the question started off, are modern women? I know where it's going. So by his standards, I already know their answer is no. Because I know what type of niggas these is. So they go back to it being subjective. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So, to a lot of dudes, it's nah, though, because a lot of dudes don't like, what's the word? I don't want to say submissive. What's the
That's the word, submissive? Like they want
a lot of dudes want submissive women, but they don't like, but I think the modern women, quote unquote, when you hear submissive, I think you hear pushover or somebody's in control of you. So I think a lot of the verbiage is really where the clash be between men and women, especially for niggas like Fresh and Fit, because they borderline, like they got some good points. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes they could borderline come off like they hate women. Like if niggas think I be on this shit,
Niggas do think you be on that shit.
I ain't got you listen to Fresh and Fit. Oh, I ain't got listen.
They
I
have
ain't
a
got
podcast?
shit. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
I'm gonna look 'em up.
I want to say based in Miami.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got shit on these type of niggas. Like these niggas ain't like. I give a lot of leeway, which is why I be so angry and be feeling the way I be feeling. They ain't taking no type of shit. Like no, a lot of shit that I would deal with and suck up.
Oh, okay.
They gon' push
Yeah,
out
you
the
have to know.
door.
Next.
Yeah. So, but I know just judging do see a nigga like Fresh and Fit probably wouldn't even like a nigga like me. They probably think I'm like,
A push out.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you see what I'm
I
saying?
get- okay, I
So
get
it's
it.
like once he said who's posing the question and the question started the way it did.
Yeah.
I knew where it was going. The answer to my
Well-
question is yes, but we have to change our expectations.
Well, see,
Ooh.
I posed the question. This was explaining why they're not. Why they were serious.
Let me.
So you're
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is the issue that many modern day women have is like they think I'm just gonna be me and he gonna accept it. No, he's not, bro. No, he's not.
Well, women
He's
do.
gonna.
Where do you
that's what I'm saying.
think that's not fair?
But that's what life isn't fair. It's not fair that you can make an OnlyFans tomorrow and make 10K selling feet pictures. If you wanted to.
I won't
It's
put
not
it-
fair that you can get dinner dates for free from rich guys and I can't do that shit.
I don't do.
But I'm saying you can. You're capable.
That's what I'm saying.
Life is full of double standards that benefit women and benefit men. I'm just simply saying when it comes to relationships and getting a guy to take you serious and wife you need to change.
True.
Why is it that men understand that they need to change to become sexually attractive to women, but women don't understand that they need to change to be relationship attractive to a man? Y'all think we're gonna sit here and just accept the bullshit? No, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna deal with you. He's gonna take you on a date. He's gonna deal with the masculinity and the I'll do what I want, all that. He's gonna deal with it. Once he has sex with you, he's gonna be gone. And you won't be able to keep him. And that's what happens with a lot of girls that are masculine and you can't tell me nothing. They'll play the game, get laid, and never take you serious.
So you see what type of time this nigga's on.
That's Fresh and Feet.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Fresh.
that's, I think that's
Fit. No, that's Fit.
that's fit. Of
Yeah,
Fresh
Oh,
and
it's
Fit.
two of them.
Yeah.
Fresh and Feet.
Yeah. So
And a lot of times, what they do, or what it looks like they do, they have a bunch of women on there, a bunch of typical beautiful
not
women.
typical.
You know,
Oh, typical beautiful women. Okay.
yeah, they do. They model, do OnlyFans, or
Okay.
some type of nothing for real. And either they shit on them, or they'll have a male guest who will, I don't want to say put them in their place, but who they know is they're gonna clash.
see,
Sometimes it looks like they have them on there just to shit on them. But
yeah, but it's always a certain type of woman.
and depending on what they say, they'll kick them out. But it's always the
It
same
ain't
type of women.
Yeah, it ain't never like the woman who might be on her shit, ain't doing shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Can handle her own, and then you going back and forth with her. See, that's the motherfucker I want to go back and forth with. I want the motherfucking the independent. You living in a loft somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then I just got down, just snatch her heart out. But no, there's no.
Also, that's why they think you hate women.
Yeah, because I be on shit like that.
Yeah,
But it really don't
does
be
not
like-
I
help.
was like,
my
well,
nigga.
I don't get that from James, and then y'all know.
I mean, I ain't no type of nigga.
cool.
I ain't no type of nigga like that. I would prefer to talk to somebody like that so I could try to get them to understand where a nigga be coming from. But the women they be having on there, bird brain.
Burp.
Bird brain. Like they go get bird brain women, and then the shit be so fucked up. Like they'll be dissing the women, and the women not even understanding what they saying and laughing at the shit. It's motherfuckers like that. Like
They either laughing or like that girl did, deflect. How like he was saying it's not fair that you could get free dates, and she was like, I don't. That's
Okay, I see what you're saying.
it's like we didn't say you did,
yeah,
but we saying you can.
yeah.
But you do, it's a lot of women that do that type of shit.
But he ain't,
Okay.
I don't feel like they the type of dudes, and I could be wrong. I don't feel like he the type of dude who gonna have somebody who gonna get on that mental level, cause he an intelligent dude. But I don't feel like he gonna have nobody on there who can get on that level with him because he not gonna like the quote unquote the challenge of it. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, for a man, like certain challenges when you deal with certain shit can be a turnoff, but this ain't home.
Yeah.
This is a podcast where you give different perspectives and opinions.
Yeah.
A challenge is fun,
Yeah.
but he ain't gonna go for it.
Oh, so when they kick them out, it's because of something they said, or it's because they don't agree with what they said.
It's normally they don't agree, then they start kind of getting disrespectful.
Oh, okay. They kick them out based on like how they're acting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mannerisms, body language, over talking a nigga. You know they get offensive.
Yeah, over talking.
That's
Then sometimes
and he not gonna go for that.
I told you why. That's why the term modern women. Like this, the key word in it is modern.
It'll be over talking, but then it'll be them taking like personal shots.
Mm-hmm.
So like he'll say women do this, this, and this, and she'll be like, well, you blah blah blah.
Okay.
And just basically just talking shit about him.
He gonna get frustrated.
And it's like, oh nah, like we not about to disrespect each
It's
other.
damn near like a
anymore.
power trip, like sort of.
That's kind of what it sounds like, but yeah. but I get it, right? You're not gonna be on my show and disrespect me.
Yeah.
Right. But I did something to trigger you to say something, though. Is what I'm also getting.
Yeah.
Respect the two-way street.
If I say women
That's
ain't,
true.
if I say women ain't shit, and you say you ain't shit, it's like I'm speaking in general terms.
But if I'm a woman,
Yeah,
You're gonna take it like
yeah,
that.
I'm gonna kind of get offended.
right. But then
I'm not gonna go
then
back
the
with-
response should be, if you gonna respond, it was like, well, men ain't shit, because I said something general, you saying something general. But if I said these women in this room ain't shit, now I'm personally attacking.
But the common thing you said was women, and if I'm
Which
a woman,
includes
it's like
you.
Right.
I'm included in that general statement or that general population.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
you see how the verbal like
But of course, again, he said to get that response, to get that,
yeah.
that
But
reaction.
it's also like if you target a specific type of woman to come on your show, and then you're saying all these things, and this goes back to what James said. You're saying all these things that like go over their head or trigger them to be disrespectful, so you kick them out. It's like you don't want the challenge of somebody who knows what they're talking about to respond to you. So like then it's just like, well, what's the what credit does your show have if you only target a specific type of person who's going to give you a specific type of response though?
Because I have a specific type of audience.
Okay.
agree with
gonna
what
agree
he
with me?
say. Yo,
I'm reaching
Okay.
to a certain different demographic who gonna agree with me, who probably deal with or want to deal with these same type of women.
Oh, okay.
see, it low key be making niggas look like that's the shit to be making. I think women feel like the control factor.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's
that's why they
like
wanna
you
be
want to
submissive.
control the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You want to control everything about this, but you're not listening though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like I say, I'm not like that. Like,
Yeah. I don't know.
I listen to a woman all day talk to me. I might not agree with what she's saying, you
Yeah.
know. I'm gonna throw a couple bitches and hoes in there, you know what I'm saying? But I could take it too though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
All right. Interesting.
So
he light skinned too.
I know. I could tell.
he brown skin,
Okay.
but I want to say he's some type of African.
I'm brown.
'Cause
I was like,
wanna-
James is brown
He lighter than
because
James.
I'm dark. Oh, okay. So he like.
He like that a little darker than that light one behind you.
Oh, okay. Well, he might be brown.
He about the same as that one. Little darker,
light
maybe.
skin.
Little darker.
All right.
But like I said, I think he mixed with some type of. I think they both mixed with some type of African or Caribbean or something.
Is he Etrin, or I can't? I'm not
He
pronouncing
one of
it
them,
right.
like East African. I want to say Ethiopian, something like that.
I was like Ethiopian.
Maybe I don't know. I could be wrong, and I think the other dude is Nigerian or something.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Need Clyde again.
you're right.
I got about 5 more minutes.
Okay. Well, I got one more question.
Oh wow.
5 more minutes to dip.
Yeah,
Oh, we can go and close out then, because I had one more question.
go on with the question.
I know we.
I mean,
Oh,
like
we in there.
both of y'all in relationships, and we could just kind of finish it off. Why is space important?
Oh wow. As someone who was single for a long time, I think like 2 years before I got into this relationship, like I learned to value being alone. First of all, because I did not know how to be alone. Like it was bad. So I learned how to be alone. And so to get into a relationship where you have to share your space or share your time or share any part of you, like it's like a new readjustment. So having space helps you like just collect yourself. And it might look different for different people. And also I have a career that involves me to be interactive every part of the day. So to be interactive at work, then have to come home and be interactive is so draining if you don't have space or time to yourself.
Well, for me, I find space important. Mine is kind of a situational thing. Like, I don't mind a clingy woman. It doesn't bother me. But we have to, if you're going to be clingy, you have to either A, we into the same stuff, or B, be willing to do some of what I like to do in my own personal free time. So if it's neither one of those, then give me time to do what I like to do. I more than welcome for you to get time for what you like to do, and then we kumbaya and rendezvous at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a situational thing. Now, if we like, just say somebody, I'm with somebody who's into football, into music like I am, or you know, just into certain stuff that I'm into, and we up under each other all the time doing the same similar interests, I'm cool with it. That don't bother me. But if you're not into what I'm into and you want to be up under me, but it's like it's a hassle, like you,
Yeah.
like just go,
Yeah.
just go.
That's good.
That's when the B word come out.
Oh, okay. Well, not that part, but everything you said before that, that's good. That's good stuff.
I think with me, mental space is more important than physical space. And what I mean by that is, like most men, one of my love languages is physical touch. So I don't mind being around you, being up under you, but we ain't gotta talk the whole time. We can sit in silence and cuddle or hold hands or some shit, you know. We can be on our phones. We ain't not saying shit to each other. But you not bombarding me with questions, especially if it's some shit that I don't feel like talking about. Because it gets to a point where if you talking too much, then I just be quiet and just won't do nothing. Or if I feel like, because we both work in the same field, Classix, he on the way.
It's okay.
Me and you work in the same field.
Yeah.
So again, you have to be interactive all day.
All day.
So, and then depending on the day, even after work, you got to be interactive. And it's like shit. By the time you get home, you wore out. That social battery, as they say, is gone. So you know, sometimes I might just shut down and just won't say nothing, and it'll seem like I got a attitude or seem like something wrong with me, but it's like, nah, I just need to recharge, and you know, let me get back in the space to where I feel like being. I don't want to say being bothered, but you know,
being interactive.
Yeah, and then you know we can resume with what we was doing.
I had to use the word rendezvous. It just feel right.
But
that's good. That's good stuff too. That's good stuff.
That is true. The mental space.
That's good stuff.
And sometimes, depending on who you're dealing with, you need the physical space to get the mental space. Yeah. But for me, it's not, because I'm rarely out by myself. So I get my physical space when I'm here by myself. If I'm out with my line brothers, I'm out with you or Clyde or somebody, you know, or at work, dealing with what we dealing with at work. So the only time I get the physical space is if I'm here by myself. So if you here with me, we need to shut the fuck up for a little bit.
Yeah. It's like what James said, like we into the same thing. If you into being quiet, I'm just saying you into being quiet, but just cuddling, that's cool. We can do that together.
Yeah. And then, you know, give me a little time. And then we can
You said my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you said Clyde. I might have said Clyde. I might have been thinking Clyde because he's on the way. But anyway, we'll run the tape back and see. And I'm definitely going.
I think I said James because James would have heard me not say James.
Yeah, and I would have tried to, you know, just
do
a little jab and no.
Yeah, well, we can run the clip back.
You missing.
But yeah, you know, if I need it, you know, give me that little time to recharge, and we good.
Yeah.
So
that's good stuff.
But yeah, so you got a dip. It is your 5 minutes up, so you can go on and close it out.
Man, I'm just gonna be over here. You know what I'm saying? 2023, y'all fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be consistent this year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be stable. You know what I'm saying? Our pockets gonna be able, you know what I'm saying?
Your album dropping? Your double disc?
Oh yeah, man. You know, you ain't gotta have no cable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But nah, real talk though. Yeah, hopefully this year brings us about a bunch of prosperity. That's my word for this year.
Yeah.
Prosperity.
Not Prosperity Road downtown.
Oh shit, we
Not
going
downtown,
off Bailey.
Yeah. Off Wood Street. Oh yeah, I forgot my game. This is something I want to start doing. Name of the show is Jacktown Classix. We're gonna play a kind of a who am I type game with a Jacktown Classic.
Okay.
We gonna do you know who am I? The game. I'll give a bunch of clues and you gotta guess who it is.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say it like if I was to say Obama, I am the first black president.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Obama. So this one is not a person though. This is a place.
But it's related to Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we gon' it's an easy one. Let me. All right. I am a restaurant. You probably have to come on your lunch break because I'm only open.
Stamps.
Oh wow.
Shout out to Stamp Burgers on Dalton Street.
Okay, I need
They
to
gonna
go
say they
against.
only open 10 to 4.
I need to go against somebody who not from Jackson.
You
Like
not from
me.
Jackson.
I know.
My bad.
Okay, you were stating it.
I forgot.
That's okay. You did.
You and Clyde can do it when later.
Oh, that's straight. Oh, that's
Clyde. I mean, he from Jackson. But he Brandon.
Yeah, so he did that little jab in there. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
That's
It's like he's
what-
here
That
though.
one wasn't a
That's
jab.
like that's the shit that the women on Fresh and Fit ain't gonna catch.
Oh.
The fact that
That wasn't even a jab.
Clyde is from the metro area, but he not from Jackson.
Jackson.
So Zay was like,
he was born in Jackson, but he moved to Brandon early on.
So you don't.
He might not catch,
not
but he
considered
went
a
to
Jew.
Jackson. But he went to Jackson State, so he would probably still,
Yeah.
you know. I should say some Millsaps shit. Don't worry about it.
No, you're good. I've been here a good minute. I can pick. I've worked in a few bars. I can pick up on some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. You got that one too quick.
It was so. I was like, okay, where would I go on my lunch break? But I eat at places there's nowhere. I have never had Stamps, so I wouldn't have got it.
Trying to see if I can.
It's okay. It's okay. James gotta go.
James, we gotta go. I was finna try to see if I could think of another one, but
James, this was so fun. I'm so happy I got to meet you.
was fun. Nice to meet you too. You gotta come back.
tell
will.
people that, you know your socials
Oh,
and all
sis,
that.
I want Jimmy, man. Y'all motherfuckers follow me, man. God damn, quit bullshitting.
Make him prosperous.
I'm not gonna lie. Our social media followers, most of them, do not interact with us.
They just listen.
Individually or on like as a show. People who like know us personally will comment or like and all of that.
Yeah.
But most of the time, they're not fucking with us. Maybe we lame. And Clyde is the most famous of the three of us, and he don't use it to his advantage.
Oh wow.
And I'm a forever blame him for that. Till he start doing it. So you gotta go as well in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So
But
you
I'm
can
gonna get
go
some
on there.
pasta before I leave.
Okay. You can tell the people where they can find you and you know.
Y'all, you can find me on Instagram at Dear DEAR Shamia SHAMIA. That's me. And follow Filthy Juice Jackson. Again, FILTHY Juice JUICEJXN. Where can they find you?
You can find me at 95IISSX on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, and TikTok. Me too. Same thing. Dear Shamia 1.
And you know, from there you can find my photography Instagram, the podcast Instagram. It'll all be down in the description. You know, that's it. Hopefully we can record again and have another video out next week.
They will.
For the people who have been waiting, because I've heard a couple people say, outside of the one that I mentioned, I've heard a couple people say like they kind of been waiting on us to drop again.
Yeah, the people want it.
Sorry, shit.
They gonna do
It
better.
ain't-
Consistency, prosperity.
Right, you know, hey, life happens, and when life happens,
True.
you gotta
Adjust.
You gotta adjust.
Not lay down. You
And
gotta adjust.
Like Channing, Fred, and Chad, you gotta pivot. That wasn't a shot at I'm athlete, but you gotta pivot. But yeah, hopefully we'll be back next week with Clyde. Clyde is on the way, so me and him might do a little bonus content.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all. Shit, whenever.
Next week.
We'll see y'all in the next episode.
Happy 2023.
And happy 2023. Happy, even though I can say it's late. Happy J5 to the good noobs out there. Yeah.
Okay, I think you can.
No excuse for none of this shit, cause I'm knowing what come with this shit.
Love, this shit going one way, the beat go to come with.
Love, no excuses for none of this shit, cause I'm knowing what come with this shit. And I know coming for shit that I did, but just know I ain't running for shit. And just know I ain't waiting for no handout. All the fuck that I had, they done ran out. Reminiscing on when nigga tried to little boy, man, now look at the boy, he the man now. And these niggas hate me cause I stand out. I be damn if I stand down. I got this shit here, I'm stand down. And work, look, working on verses while I was at work. I was working when none of them niggas would work. I was working through pain when I really was hurt. Now I work, look. I buried myself in my past, found my purpose. Then I dug myself out of that dirt and I wasn't even dirt. Look, I was double OG before I even hit 30. Now I want shots like poop, but they thought I would do, cause I stayed with a big 30. Back then, all I wanted was a black bin. Wasn't even thinking about rap then. I went to the trap and I tapped in. Now I get front end, back in. I go to the bank and put racks in. Politicking with my rap friend, but I still get the tech when they pack in. Every show that I do, they be packed out. Ayy, whole gang in that bit with them racks out. Like deja vu, cause we on the couch like we off evil in the trap out. With a living room full of hoes, and ain't none on fully clothes. Got book bag full of bows, and we tryna get them bitches sold. Hey, let go look green light, nigga, no ride way. We set the trend, we don't ride ways. We put in work, we don't get right. Old school gangsters on this side. I might pull up with a stick and a suit and a tie when it's time to go handle that business. I like to spike the blue man, do what that shit said. Somebody pray for my kidney. Capital Street got a hero. You can act Quincy or Rio or Nunu or Nico or Freak, cause he know. They call me Vegas, but I'm not from Vegas. I come from the bottom to below. I put on for my folks and my people. I pull up and post up and roll on my reefer. They thought I was through, but I'm back in the booth. Still ain't no excuse. I came back with the sequel. Don't compare me to rapper, cause we are not equal. I'm where this shit could get evil. Kill it rap like a motherfucking reaper. Rap the trap like a motherfucking beaver. Rockefeller like I'm Benny Siegel. I been chillin', been tryna stay peace. Hey bro, how you go so deep? Come on, mind and my spirit and my soul so deep. And I'm so unique, like a Scarface song on a go-go beat. Or a whale that got caught in a whale, or an ear that got elephant ears and a pelican feet. Watch a pelican breathe through a seashell on Pelican Beach. These rappers not on the same level as me. You see, my mind is young Einstein. Every time I rhyme so intelligently. Still inclined with the guy with the 9s and the 9mm by the scale on the seat. You don't have to be screeched, I was saved by the bell. Oh yeah, graduate to the tail, I'm a G. There's niggas in heaven and hell, prison yards in jail, living through me vicariously. I'm Andre 3 stacks, I'm Kanye from the trap. Vegas cold like J. Cole, I just didn't go to school, I went to the block with the pack. Could've been big when raising my kids and helping my big brother out with it big. Making profits out the mid, toting glass and watching out for the pig. Comes the drama with my bitch, getting crossed by my friend. Still posted up on Valley to let nigga know I ain't switched. And I ain't never gave a nigga shit, I was sleeping on floors and couches, fucking these hoes and bouncing. Stress got me smoking ounces, money look funny, I gotta recount it. Put the re-up away and I keep counting.